This is MacVoices TV. MacVoices TV is brought to you by St. Clair Software, the makers of Default Folder and History Hound. Visit them at stclairsoft.com. Hi, I'm Chuck Joyner. This is MacVoices TV on the show floor at Macworld Conference and Expo. I'm in the Microvision booth talking to Matthew Carmean about Show WX. It's great to have you. I've been hearing a lot about this product, all kind of buzz. Tell us what you are showing here.
Oh, great, Chuck. It's great. We're glad to be here. This is what we're showing is a tiny handheld projector. It's a projector, think of the same size as the iPhone. So this is intended to be used for people that want to share and show multimedia content from iPhones, iPods, even laptops. So we've actually been demonstrating, what I can go ahead and show you over here is our Show WX. So in my hand is the actual projector. So we're not yet in production, so it's not quite yet available. However, we're targeting middle of this year for availability. So what this is just connected to right now is just via cable to my iPhone. You can see they're very similar in size as well. And if I just go ahead and put this on here, what we're now looking at is probably about an 18 to 20 inch image. This is kind of in a little home environment. The trade show lights are pretty bright, but we're getting about a 20 inch image put up just here on foam board. So let me show you what some of the content looks like. And again, these are just music videos I have bought on my iPhone. And so this is a music video now being pumped from my iPhone all the way to my projector, and now I'm creating a 20-inch image. We can now talk and share and enjoy. So think of this. So how bright can it get? That's the big question. How big can an image can it get? So think of, turn all the lights off in your bedroom, project it up on the ceiling, you got a 100-inch diagonal image on your ceiling. That's a much bigger image than I've ever had on my ceiling anywhere. But we kind of think about the home environment lighting. So if you can control your lighting, you're in actually a very good environment where you can now start to share. We like to say this is the perfect Starbucks projector, and then you can also now really physically put it in your pocket and go. So there are other projectors available in the market today. They're much bigger, and they're very good at what they do. They're meant for bigger presentations. This is one of the one to few sharing, not one to many, one to few. So us three can have a conversation about her eyelashes and her dress and the flowers in the background, and it's much easier than looking at the iPhone itself. So one of the cool things is it's always in focus, and I'll show this. Let me pause it here for you real quick. As I come in from the wall, keep an eye on her eyes. She continues to stay in focus, just gets brighter. Now that's completely fiddle-free. Now that technology is owned by Microvision. It's called Pico P, the display engine inside. The image is always in focus no matter how far I am from the surface or not.
Okay, a couple questions come to mind that are obvious. First, power. How does it charge? How long does it last?
Absolutely. So the power is actually run by a lithium-ion battery. So you can kind of see. I just pulled the back battery door off. I got pretty much a cell phone battery in here. We're targeting 2 hours of battery life with this battery. It can also be connected to the wall via a micro USB for power, and it can also charge. That's still kind of being finalized and figured out right now.
Okay, the other thing is heat, because you are generating light. This is obviously LED based, so it should stay fairly cool?
Actually, this is laser based.
Laser based?
Correct, yeah, we actually use lasers. The lasers actually give us wonderful contrast. The colors look vibrant and pop. It gives us this infinite focus and heat, just like you said. So this is just a plastic case. It doesn't get very hot at all. So you can run it and literally put it in your pocket and it's not gonna burn you. So this is very, very designed for a mobile device. The entire technology that we're focused on is actually put inside of a cell phone. So getting inside of a cell phone is very challenging because of power, because of heat, and now because of quality. You know, you don't want to have something that's not very good in your phone. You'd want to have something pretty decent to project. So yes, we're definitely designing the smallest, most mobile projector engine for mobile devices.
Spectacular. Now, I know you said it won't be coming out till around mid-year. What kind of pricing are we looking at?
So we're targeting to begin with in the $400 to $500 price range. Eventually, we think down to the $200 to $300 price range is kind of the sweet spot for an accessory device like this. Eventually, what we think is, like I said before, embedded inside of a cell phone. So when you go buy it, it just comes with it. And there's definitely a lot of uses similar to a digital camera. I can now take a picture, now I can show a picture. And that's very much what we kind of see happening. All the feedback we've received from this show and other shows really drive us to that conclusion.
I can see this as being perfect for the business traveler who wants to, like you said, present one to a few. You don't, if you have a boardroom, forget it. But if you just have a quick presentation you want to do, this is ideal.
Exactly. How many times have we been on a plane? We've talked to somebody in the seat next to us, and we try and fumble. Well, let me pull up my laptop. Let me talk to you. Well, couldn't I just pull this out of my bag or my pocket, connect it to my iPhone, and now boom, we can talk about pictures, videos, whatever. Eventually, we would love to have third-party applications, such as games, games directly from the iPod or the iPhone that you can play, or presentation-type software, like Keynote, for example. But yes, exactly. It's one of those, it's going to change how we use the content and information, especially in a one-to-few setting.
Okay, so tell us where the listeners can go and learn more about this product.
Absolutely. So we are Microvision. You can visit us on the web at microvision.com. We have all the specs online about this Show WX, as well as we have a very cool website called Pico Underground. That's Pico underground.com.
Perfect. Matthew, thank you so much. It's a pleasure. It's a terrific product. I'm looking forward to having it come out and being able to play with it.
Great. Thank you very much, Chuck. It's been awesome.
I'm Chuck Joyner. This is MacVoices TV on the show floor at Macworld Conference and Expo. We'll be back with more from San Francisco soon. Thanks for watching. MacVoices TV is brought to you by St. Clair Software, the makers of Default Folder and History Hound. Visit them at stclairsoft.com. MacVoices TV is part of the MacVoices Group and a member of Mac Level 10.